Hello everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel where you are going to master cloud and FinOps. Please hit the bell icon and subscribe the channel so that you will get the notification about the upcoming content and video. So today we are going to talk about an alerting approach in FinOps. So this is the extension of my previous video where I created a video on the inform phase. So alerting approach is also one of the concepts which is the part of data ingestion in inform phase. So this video you can consider as an extension of the previous one. If you have not seen the previous video on the FinOps inform phase, I would ask you to go and just check that 9-minute video which you will uh, utilize it to gain the knowledge in terms of inform phase. So today via this video, I will tell you how alerting mechanism will work or alerting approach will work in a FinOps. So this is not specific to FinOps, but in FinOps, we can use this alerting approach. So alert is nothing but an effective solution which any stakeholders can use to get the proactive information. So probably in while working in cloud, you have worked in configuring the alerts in AWS or Azure or GCP. So it is same ultimately. So to begin alerting or to begin with the alerting, you can consider four different mechanisms. So the first one is alerts based on the threshold. So threshold could be for any parameters like availability, performance, or maybe the budget. So here we will define the specific threshold, and as soon as your condition will reach to that threshold, the cloud console or the monitoring tool will generate the alert. So in this way, via predefined threshold, the stakeholders can get the proactive intimation or notifications in terms of alert. The second alert is moreover for the anomaly. So wherever any anomaly or standard deviation will happen, alert will get generated. So example, if um, you can consider that any resource will be provisioned without the owner tag. We can configure the alert for this anomaly, or at any point of time, any device or any disk will be orphan in any hyperscaler, then alerts will get generated. Similarly, if budget is less than your cost, or to be precise, your cost is crossing the defined budget, then also it will create the alert. So it is kind of alert for a standard deviation, which is the part of anomaly detection. Then third alert is basically specific to the spending on a specific tag. So for example, if we want to define that, okay, finance cost center or HR cost center should not go beyond this specified dollar value. And any particular time, if their expenditure is more than the defined budget, you will get the alert. So these are moreover cost or budget alerts based on the tax. So we can configure or we can leverage the tax to configure the different kind of alerts. Similarly, alerting could be for any other area as well. So for example, if any particular HR function or any stakeholder from the HR function is creating a resource or a particular location or particular SKU which is not allowed for that particular business function or HR function. In that case also it can create the alert. So it's up to us how what condition we want to define it, but we can configure the alert based on the tag. And then automated alerting also should be there so that these alerts should go to the either on the email or ticketing platform. Ticketing platform will be preferred solution because somebody will be there to validate the tickets or incidents. If you will throw all the alerts in the emails, most of the time it happened like those emails are unattended and we never check those emails. So provision is there where you can configure the alerting or automated alerting for email as well, but I would recommend you to consider the alerting only which will get converted into the tickets under the incident management or ticketing solutions. So these all four alerting mechanism I wanted to tell you, and now I believe you understood what is the importance of these alerts. If these alerts will not be there, you will not get any proactive intimations. So that's all via this video I wanted to talk about. Feel free to put your queries in the comment section and I am happy to answer those queries. And do not forget to share and subscribe the channel so that your friends and family also can benefit it out of my content, and you will also get the proactive intimation as soon as I will upload the new videos. Till the time, stay tuned and have a wonderful day ahead. Take care. Bye bye.